latest fad drink out on the town is called seltzer.
Cheers.
The punters say it tastes like...
Natural sparkling mineral water.
For others, it's...
a little bit like a light sour beer.
But the alcoholic drink can be different things for tax purposes. This one is being classified as a beer, and this one taxed as a spirit.
They've got the same consumer offering, but one is paying more than double the amount of tax than the other.
Alcohol giant Diageo is making its seltzer with a vodka base.
It'd be very similar to a vodka and soda with a dash of lime.
It's classified as a spirit-based ready-to-drink, which attracts the hefty alcopop tax brought in a decade ago to combat teenage binge drinking. Seltzers, classified as ready-to-drinks, pay almost $90 tax per litre of alcohol, or nearly $1 for a can of seltzer. Beer's excise rate is far lower, plus it gets a tax-free leeway, meaning half the tax if you can make a seltzer that's classified as a beer. But passing the pub test with the tax office is a long and complicated process.
There's sort of 3 or 4 main rules that we need to, abide by for it to be called beer. One, that the sugar needs to come from a grain.
Beer usually gets this from barley. Brewers are swapping that out for rice syrup when they make seltzer.
We ferment it naturally with yeast.
And the tax office says that beer needs to have hops in it, even if it's just a splash.
We add just a tiny bit of hops, or hop extract, just to give it the bitterness without imparting any other flavours or colours.
The result?
Seltzer does not taste like a beer at all.
But he's following what the tax law says is beer, so...
The long and the short of it is the excise rate is lower.
It's not just craft brewers who are making seltzer as a beer. Aldi also released a seltzer over summer that was classified as a beer for tax purposes. Coles and Woolworths are also making seltzers in-house under private labels, but neither would disclose their tax rate. There's also spritzer-type drinks on the market that are being made with wine. They're getting the far lower wet tax.
I'm not surprised at all that we're seeing these alcohol companies take advantage of these loopholes to create products in a way where there are lower tax rates.
She wants those loopholes closed and seltzers classified as an alcopop.
So that we don't have the situation that we had in the past where these products are heavily marketed to those younger audiences and then sold quite cheaply and then cause harm.
Even those with lower rates agree the alcohol tax code is bewildering.
You pretty much need a master's in mathematics to do your excise return each month. It is horrendously complex. There's all sorts of things in there that don't achieve the aims that they're trying to achieve.
All of these different tax rates don't just create more headaches than a hangover for accountants, they also impact how much tax you pay here at the pub. More than a decade ago, a federal review recommended overhauling the alcohol taxation system, but nothing's been changed.
Standard drink of alcohol is a standard drink of alcohol, whether it comes from wine, beer or spirits.
The tax office says that companies can make seltzer as anything they want, as long as they stick to the rules, and reform is for the government.